The second book I'm recommending today comes from my friend Lisa Dalton, who is the head of the National Michael Chekhov Association. The book is called Acting the Michael Chekhov Way. I met Lisa shortly after I left Stephen Book's class at a workshop with Mala Powers. Mala Powers was like a daughter to Michael Chekhov. She was a star in the 40s and 50s, known for Cyrano de Bergerac with Mel Ferrer. She never did a role without Michael coaching that I'm aware of. And she's responsible for giving us the book On Technique of Acting by Michael Chekhov, which is a more direct version of Michael Chekhov's teaching than To the Actor, but both are excellent. So, because I've been doing a deep dive on Stephen's book, I haven't had a chance to do a deep dive on Lisa's book, but I have been utilizing it with my own personal work, and I've read a few chapters and I've started taking notes on them. See, the Michael Chekhov technique is been a part of me for a long time. It's something that resonates within me very, very strongly. I'm connected to the work very easily. It makes sense to me. It's logical. But I'd like to introduce you to a couple of the notes that I took from some of the introductory chapters that Lisa has written in it, and things that struck me. And she said, contact, be in it to win it. How many times do actors go, oh, I'm not going to get the job? Be in it to win it. Acting is a contact sport in that it must be played. Making contact or connecting with your body and your voice creates your art. Connecting to fellow cast members, actors, creatives, teammates, spectators, and fans builds your skills. If you are beginning your journey in Chekhov, the most important thing to do is play and have fun with it. Make life acting, the workouts, the disciplines, fun and playful. Dare to do something badly or wrongly many times over, and it will be just perfect. Play. I remember experience I had many years ago. I was supposed to do a play for one of our huge playwrights, William Master Simone, and the girl who put it all together, the actress who put it all together, it was a 3-person play, 2 guys and her, and she had got the rights from William Master Simone. We were having phone conversations with him on putting it together, and he was supposed to fly out on a Monday to come and to watch our rehearsals and to offer suggestions and to, see if we were going to push it forward. But everything was real positive in the phone conversations. The Saturday before that Monday, we had a rehearsal, and this girl was just feeling the pressure of all of it, putting it together, and the acting and everything. And she was struggling in the rehearsal. And she was a sweetheart, and in the middle of it, I turned to her and I said, listen, the more we play, the more fun we have, the better off this is going to be. It's called a play, a screenplay, and a teleplay for a reason, right? And you got this. She was terrific in it and would have been terrific in it. Unfortunately, that the next morning, first thing the next morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning, I get a phone call from her that she was canceling the play and William Master Simone coming out because the other male actor, wasn't strong enough. I have a sneaking suspicion that when she called him, I wasn't strong enough. But I get it, because she had all the responsibility. She had all the weight on her shoulders. And I'm guilty of it just as much as anybody else, right? It's important to me. I care about this craft. But the more playful and the more we work with a feeling of ease, the better we're going to be. And what Lisa is suggesting here is that right from the very start with your rehearsals and with your exercises, you start every time you step across that imaginary line to a stage or a set, you do your work playfully. it'll take you a long way. So it's excellent recommendation by Lisa. Lisa also is talking about one of the things that I get a lot of pushback on these days, and truthfully, I understand the pushback because I was guilty of it for a lot of my career, particularly because I was in a position of teaching actors and then acting in front of them, is the idea of you have to be willing to be bad in order to get good. I didn't learn this lesson until I started doing stand-up comedy. Like, I did comedy for about 3 years before COVID, and that kind of ended it. But what I learned from stand-up comics is you just got to get up there and fail. They'll go up 3, 4, 5 times a night. In fact, the first time I ever killed at a comedy show or had a really good set, kill is good. I had put, it was one of the first things that I wrote. I had put that thing up 11 times prior to absolute total silence and disdain. I put it up in a bar show, and I had 3 applause breaks in less than a minute and a half. It killed. They were, and it scared the hell out of me because I wasn't used to the response, and they were hurting the timing, right, with the applause breaks. So, and then the very next day I went and I did that exact same set to absolute total silence again. It's one of the hardest lessons that we have to learn, is we have to be willing to look bad in order to get good. So just keep putting the effort in, and sooner or later you will have a breakthrough. I'm really enjoying this book by Lisa, and I have a very strong knowledge of the craft, but I think she's laying it out in, again, I'm really big about practicality, and if I'm reading a book, how can I apply this? How can I utilize it? She shows how to do the exercises. She shows how to break it apart in script analysis, and to absolutely be able to apply it in your work. So go get her book, all right? Anyway, guys, have a happy New Year and a great Christmas or holiday season, however you celebrate it, and we'll catch you next year.